Okay, we're moving forward to number 3 here. Before I do that, I want to point out a video that is online. Also a video that I probably put onto your unit or mailed you on the jump drive should we be doing the PC to PC. It's going to point out the two blower connections. It's going to point out the air. Now, I'm going to stop it and back up here and point out something to you that I believe is important. Water in comes from water out of the chiller. Water out goes to water in of the chiller. Air in only goes to the pump. We've had people plug the water into the air by accident. Make sure you don't do that. You have a signal cable here that will go to the blower. But as we move forward here in it, you're going to see the water chiller. This is very important. You only put distilled water in it. But on the back end of the unit there,
set up the chiller,
as I slide even further back, right there, ground. Make sure you put a ground onto the back of your unit. If you have a lightning strike, it will save your laser. All right, that's very important. All right, so let's move forward here. All right, with the installation, as we were saying, is chiller out to water in, chiller in to water out, air in from the pump, and then the chiller signal cable. Without the chiller signal cable hooked up and the chiller on, the laser tube will not fire. Without the cover down, kicking the interlocks, the laser tube will not fire. So as you take it out, you're going to know, I want you to look at the back of the machine. I want you to look at the tube. I want to verify the tube got there in one piece. This is why we're very careful on taking it off the pallet with the rail, and that the connections are made. Now, a lot of times on the connections are slide-on connections, and you may have to retighten them. But normally they're fine. Maybe 1 out of 100 we might have an issue with. And then, so when you're looking here, there's the connection I'm talking about right there, right? Screws onto the post, done. Okay, very, very important. So once you get to that point, when you've inspected the machine, I want you to start to familiarize yourself with the machine and its nomenclatures. This is the pendant. This is the emergency stop button. This is the security key. Turn the laser on and off from the emergency stop button. Turn the laser on and off from the emergency stop button. Okay, this is a tester we can use of many of the testers that are in the box that we'll go over in a little bit. All right. Now, the big thing is now that you have it done and you've inspected everything, grab the motion system and pull the bridge fore and aft. So this is the bridge right here. Pull that forward and aft, and then pull this carriage here forward and aft. Make sure that your focus plunger is slightly below the nozzle and that it's attached. It's not like hanging there or something, and that the wire